Hi, this is Matchmaker Didi, and today we'll be doing something a little different. We're just going to be looking through the current members' profiles on the platform. We'll just be looking at them and just analyzing stuff about them. Today, the profiles we're going to be looking at are going to be focused on tribal specifications. Because, of course, a lot of times you get people saying, I want to just be matched with someone from the same states with me. And it's understandable when people want that. People want to date people from the same state for various reasons, and I find they're very uneasy about letting you know this because I see situations where someone is like, I only want to date someone from this state, I only want to date someone from here. But it's not that I'm tribalistic, it's not that I don't like other tribes. They try to explain themselves. It's almost like, no, I also have Igbo friends. It's just that I don't, and there's really no need to explain yourself. Everyone has a reason for their choice, and you're allowed to have your choice. Some people do choose the same tribe or the same state of origin because they feel like, oh, it'll be easier. We understand each other's culture already. Language barriers would not be there. We already understand how things work. So that might make the relationship itself easier. Some people feel like, oh, it'll be easier for my family to accept your family, and it will just seem like we've known each other because we're from the same state. So people have their different reasons, and we do not judge. So sometimes, people find themselves explaining. Really, there's no need to explain unless we do ask sometimes because we want to know exactly if it's based on experience or it's just a preference. So today we'll be looking at certain profiles based on tribes. So this profile list here has just people from Oyo State. So it has and coincidentally, this because I just picked this as random. Because I just picked this at random. Coincidentally, these are all females from Oyo State. So you can see that they're all from the same state, have different locations. Majority of them live in Lagos. Then we have Abuja as well. We have someone in and we have someone in London as well. And it's also very important that even if you're paying attention to tribe, look at the golden part at the below. Even if you're paying attention to tribe, look down below where the person writes a little about themselves, because that's where you can learn a little bit more about somebody. And then the next one you can see, it's all people from Delta State. Coincidentally too, these are all males. Coincidentally too, these are all men from Delta State. So you can see that they're all from Delta State, but mostly different locations, mostly Lagos. And do pay attention to the little part beneath that says about me. These are all VIP member profiles. So you can see where one guy said, if I had to eat one meal for the rest of my life, it would be chips and turkey. If you're someone that just finds that like that's one of your favorite food, it's something to look into. It could be something as minor as that. You don't need to overthink before you choose a profile. So sometimes it's just the little things that actually matter. This next group of profiles, it's gender mixed actually, but these are all people from Lagos State. So all people from Lagos State, different locations. We have someone that lives in California, New York, Abuja, and Lagos. But they're all from Lagos State. Every other thing is basically different. So do pay attention to the part in gold. I like the other guy that says, I'm too old to be single, and his son is trying to force him into dates with moms at his school. And he also mentions that his son once tried to set him up with a married mom too. So his kid really wants him to get married. So do pay attention to those little parts, because you do learn more about the person when you look at the gold part and not just focus on what you want, which might be the tribal specification. So if you're there for that, also look at the other part as well. In this group, you can see they're just Anambra State people, right? Coincidentally, all females as well from Anambra State. Do pay attention to the part in gold. That gives you a little bit more idea of the person. I like this person that says, if I could eat one meal for the rest of my life, it will be moi moi. If moi moi is your specialty in preparation and stuff like that, or something you enjoy as well, You could connect to something as little as that. You don't need to overthink it, like I said. Even if you're focused on the tribe, you don't need to overthink every other aspect, because with relationship is always a risk. You never know if it's going to work or not. Have a cold, sorry. And with this next profile, you can see that they're all from Borno State. Actually, the first 3 people are from Borno State and the bottom 3 people are from Kwara State. And this is why it pays to actually look through our links and our current membership profile. So if you're looking out for just people from Borno State, if you go through our list, you might see that we don't have a lot of people from Borno State. So you might say, oh, they don't have a lot, so maybe this isn't the platform for me to sign up on, or maybe this isn't the best time to sign up, or maybe I want to try other states as well. So that's why it's important to look through the links of current members' profiles before you commit, even financially or emotionally or in any other way. So basically today I just spoke about, tribal specifications, which is understood, and for different reasons. I also want to make this statement. A friend of mine did get married based on tribal specification, and the reason was that it'll be easier to communicate. They didn't want a situation where the mother is speaking one language, the child is speaking another language, the father is speaking another language, the whole different language in one household. He just felt it'll be easier if we all speak the same language. Unfortunately, that marriage didn't work. Now he's like, he feels really silly for basing that whole thing, the whole marriage, just on language. It was a choice. So not saying that you shouldn't choose based on tribe if that's what you want. I'm just saying, really think of the reason why you want it, and think of if that reason would matter later on, as opposed to if it's a preference, like, oh yeah, I prefer this, but I don't mind this as well, mention that. But if it's something that that this is all I want, some people are very strict with it, like, I only want this tribe and no other tribe. If that's the situation, please mention it to your WhatsApp handler while you're being matched. It makes the process easier when you communicate with us very clearly on what you want. And if you communicate with us what's a compromise and what's an absolute fact, like, this is what I will not compromise on, it actually makes the whole process easier. Hopefully this helps some people that are currently on the platform or people that want to join the platform as well. Do check our description. It will let you know how to join if you want to meet other singles. And on our thumbnail, hopefully it has the blog where you can get up-to-date news faster than any other place. And it also has our website where you can meet other singles. We have the basic membership, the premium membership, and the VIP membership.